It's absolutely delicious here. Coming at you with a second place locals deck profile, the spiciest Swordsoul list this side of the country.
I really call it Swordsoul at this point. More as a man on a mission to keep the deck alive.
But yeah, it's your deck, so if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, sure. So pretty much I played Swordsoul for a while now. I've played it since it's come out. I feel like pure Swordsoul, it just doesn't have the power for this format to like do good enough, so I mixed it with Kashtira. And yeah, here's the list.
And it actually worked and you came second.
I mean,
guess before we go into it, what was your matchups?
So round one was against Sprite, which was my only loss. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I lost to, so there's a spicy card I'll show you later and explain why I lost. I ashed, he cool buyed. I negated the cool buy with the spice card, but then he had thrust to go into the D barrier, and that's the only reason I lost the game. But yeah, here's the list. So for Swordsoul engine, we run a 3 Ecclesia, the still standard Swordsoul engine, 3 Moe, 3 long 1 Taie, because you're not gonna have like Tengies now. We're not playing Tengies, so you don't have Swordsouls in the grave. Taie only comes up off of this in the grind game, or like to go into a Yazi to like get rid of double NPM, which I did today, stuff like that. I run in the new card, works well with the Kashtira because we have a field spell, just another interaction. The only time you search it, it's like you grab it off Emergence, off the thing, ditch it off this so it's engrave, and we are playing an Irish. You can opt this out for this. I like this because summoning this and then getting Ghost and Match kind of hurts. You can go into Iris. Iris also with like an Imperm or your Shisha has actual effects, and I didn't want to run 2 copies of this, but you need this many targets, plus obviously your Emergence and Blackout, just so to make your Moe and your long 1 lives. This is the perfect amount of reveals, so yeah. I've seen lists running 2 Ecclesia. I don't think it works. You need to, like, your main goal is you want to open Unicorn plus Swordsoul shit. So this is why we got the Kashtira engine. We got the free Unicorn, best card in the deck. We know how it is. To play around when you get restricted to XYZ, so you just summon your Unicorn, use effect. If it gets impermed or something, you're like, cool, anyway, normal summon Moe. If it doesn't, you add the spell, you do your Moe into Shisha, into Baron, stuff like that, and then you start going off with this later. 2 Fenrir, you don't really want to draw it. 2 comes up just in case 1's Spanish or in grind game, so I don't play 3. Rise Heart for obviously combo lock-in zones. This is 4 if you draw a planet and you already have Unicorn, so you can have an extender, so you can end on a Rise Heart as well. 4 more Unicorns. The effect, the damage boost comes up, especially when your Baron's on like 3-5 and your Shisha is on like 3,300, stuff like that. The bad damage boost is nice as well, and also, as I stated, with the new Swordsoul card, it gives you more interaction. 2 of the spell to summon Fenrir. Freeze 2 Cloggy. 1, you want to see it. If you open it, you search this one anyway, so it doesn't matter. Birth is amazing. I'm debating to play more Birth, how good it is just to open Birth, bring back the Fenrir effect, search stuff, just pop off.
Personally, I think Birth is better than this, just because of this needs a Kashtira, whereas this, if you only have 1 Kashtira, you can just keep reviving it and you can still get the
I play 2, every game, going second, I've sided out 1, put it in something else, and just had 1 in main, but 2 go first, seems to be good and seems to work as ratios. And obviously Big Bang for combo. Also, Big Bang actually comes up with the actual effect to whiteboards, which is hilarious, because people don't know what Big Bang does yet, as the actual effect.
Basically evenly matched.
Basically evenly matched. And then we got contract wise, Impan, really know how it is, Ash Blossom and main deck Nibiru's. These can be effect veilers, but I chose Nibiru's because I want blowout cards. I want cards that like go for the win pretty much.
I don't care. Big foot for 10 cards.
So yeah, that's the main deck. We'll get into the extra deck. So obviously you've got your 2 Shishas. You got to play 2 because you've got the Kashtira here to flip out stuff. 2 bucks here. I was playing that at 1, but I'm testing it online, getting it ripped out of my deck is too mean. It's your board breaker, your best going second card. For 10s, so we run the generic 3 10s. I've tried the Ice Jade, I think the card's garbage. not worth playing.
Do you think you'd play more of them just because of the Mind Hacker?
No, you've always played in Swordsoul the 310s. Most of the time they go, oh, okay, I'll rip your Baron. You're like, oh, okay. Well, I summon my big guy, and my big guy's on so much that he don't give a shit about anything, and then he gets these trigger effects. This also has protection, and once it protects, the guy can come out, pop field spell, pop something. There's so many plays now. So like, Swordsoul ain't just your normal Alistair, normal summon combo deck now.
Yeah.
So you run 3. Psychic End Punisher is a mandatory card this format. This card is done. This card has won me 2 games today. Psychic End Punisher is obviously any of your... so what happened is I summoned Unicorn effect, added the thing. Normal summon Murray. Murray had token. I got debarred for Synchro, so I'm stuck there. Can't go to XYZs because I have Swordsoul token. Can't go Synchros because I've been debarred. Can't go... I got debarred for Sign. Sign got negated. It comes to a point where I have to have a level 11. That's what it comes up to.
So the token ended up staying on the board, and then the rest of the things died, and you said
that's it. He booked the Moe, so I only had token and thing.
So the debarry didn't happen.
No, he booked. Flannery's player booked my Moe. So all I had was a token and a unicorn. That would have locked me out the game if I don't play this card. Also, it kept come up, hard to out, stuff like that. It's just a very annoying card. Board breaker plus winning time. Play Scarlight. You play this for goes and match mainly. What you do is normal summon Moe effect, get token, get goes and match so you can't go to Shisha. You go into this, declare effect, hope to see Nibiru. But it's your only way. Also, the spell negate comes up sometimes. And then for the, I feel like I've played a bit too many synchros. I'm probably thinking to cut this and cut something else.
What, maybe side that for time still? Or?
Yeah, because I want to cut it and add more XYZs. I needed more XYZs today because I feel like I'm playing one of this and I feel like I should be playing 2 no matter what.
Yeah,
it come up way too much, but I needed 2, even to go into Zeus or something. So I feel like I should play 2 of this. Obviously we've got 89 comes up during the combo. Also banishing, keep on doing stuff, it's great. Everyone knows this is now, it's basic Kashtira stuff. I played 2 Rise Heart because Rise Heart is the card I like the most to go into. Your end board in this deck is normally these 3 plus Shishao, Blackout, Baron, which is very strong. And then you also summon Fenrir on the standby, so it's very strong. And then obviously a Zeus.
Yeah.
But now, when we get into the side deck, where I think I put the most thought into, shout out tokens, always gotta have the swag. So obviously you've got your standard, you've got your evenly matches, you can main them, side them, that's how the game is. You've got your Book of Eclipse, which is standard this format, so we don't really even need to go into that. But this is where some spicy stuff gets in. You got 3 Summon of the Limits. This card literally says to pretty much half the decks in the game, no. And you can turn it off yourself with your Baron. I believe you can turn it off with your own Fenrir as well. Can Fenrir turn your own cards?
I don't think so. We got the card here though.
Yeah, let's double check. But Fenrir one didn't come up. Normally you turn it off with your own Baron anyway. That's how you do it. No, opponent controls. But anyway, you turn it off with your own Baron anyway, or you just play under it. Against a Rika player today in the last round, I bricked. So all I done was I summoned Ecclesia, set this pass. He summoned, linked into the thing. I went, yeah, cool, summon limit. That won me the game because every turn I proceeded to do big beaters and he couldn't do shit. Summon It is a great card. You can turn it off with your side deck. This is my only going first card, and it's the only card I want to see pretty much. Double Lightning Storm. I just in case the back road decks or the what's that trap deck that's about? Labyrinth, or even Trap Tricks.
True, that's getting better now.
Because it was released today, I put these in. If I was going to a bigger event, this would probably be the barrier stuff like that. And then the funny part, I'm running Deltas.
With the one drive.
And the driver, of course. So Delta's in here. I actually put it in just for the shits and giggles of testing it, but it actually come up too much. I've dealt with a Pull by the Grave to my Ash. I've dealt with a Generator Field spell. I dealt with a the Rika spell, the Sunfire spell to summon one from the deck, stuff like that. I also dealt with the one to summon a non-effect monster from deck. Unexpected die. If I went against a branded player, I would have done it to the branded fusion. If I went against a Kashtira player, I would have done it against the spell that Unicorn searches. If I would have went against a Labyrinth player, field spell, stuff like that. It actually comes up, and because everyone thinks, oh, he did an Ash, he doesn't have the, like he's used Ash, I can free branded fusion stuff, this just comes up. You can take it out if you want. I just played it today and it worked very well for me.
Alright, well, we've seen your whole deck now, you've got your spicy stuff, and we know you played against Ricker and Sprite. What was the rest of them?
So, round 1 was Sprite, round 2 was Generators, round 3 was... What was round? Round 3 was Plunderies, round 4 was Punk,
and round 5 was Ricker.
Yeah, Punk, Furion, Gold Pride bullshit, and then round 5 was Rika, yeah.
Alright, so after playing the deck, you think it's mad, right?
I think it has the surprise factor, because once you, like against my opponent game 1, I only drawed Kashtira engine, that was good enough. He sided in cards, then we got into game 2, I summon Unicorn, he negates it. I actually on Moyi, and that's happened 4 times today, and the surprise factor in my post is like, what the fuck is this guy playing? Goes off, and then they waste their hand traps on all the Kashtira stuff, so then you just have the Swordsoul. It has the grind because it has the Swordsoul engine, it has the burst power because the Kashtira engine, and I think it just works very well, especially with the new Swordsoul cast, you have even more stuff to do. I think it works very well together.
Alright, and as you said, the only thing you might change was
some stuff in there.
Yeah, like just summon in the edge deck and then in the main.
I want to play the Puri level 7, rank 7, because it's a Dark Wall and a War.
Okay.
And maybe another Mind Tackle, no, another Shangri-La.
Alright. Well, honestly, your spice is spicy. You're showing that you're still the best Swordsoul player in the country, right?
In the country. If it was all time, I'd have to give that to Pac. But in the country.
But yeah, that's all we really I really have to say. Like, your deck looks sick. Anything you want to close out on?
Bad matchup wise, Sprite is a weird one. If you don't draw well, Sprite's bad matchup. But everything that I consider meta, this deck has something for it.
Okay.
So it's an all-round good deck.
Fair enough. Well, guys, that's all there is for this video. Thank you so much for the deck profile. Learn something from the spice. Maybe mix Kashtira with other decks if you guys are out there. Swordsoul clearly is a very good deck to mix it with. Maybe even, I don't know, Invoked or something. See what you can mix it with. And yeah, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks, Mitch. Second place Swordsoul, busted.